everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls. Today, Paul and I are
grilling.
We're grilling, and so we asked the kids what they wanted, and wouldn't you guess, they said hamburgers and hot dogs. So let's get started. So they said hamburgers and hot dogs, so I thought we could do and be a little creative and make them as hamburgers as hot dogs. Woo! So it'll be really fun and get out there and be a little creative. So right now we have stuff over here on the side, but we have some skewers soaking in water. So
the skewers are bamboo, but they'll burn if you don't soak them first.
So a little tip.
Yeah. Soak the skewers and then you can put the meat on them. So
we're going to pretty much Paul's going to pat hamburger meat into hot dog shaped and grill. While he's doing that, we also have hot dogs too. While he's doing that, I'm going to be making a pretty famous Utah hot dog sauce called J-Dogs, and it's super yummy. So I'll show you that. And then for dessert, we thought we'd grill
peaches
and pineapples. I had a few of you ask me, and we are going to be grilling fruit today. So I'm super excited about that. So we got to get going because I'm hungry. So Paul is going to make like hot dog sized, pretty much hamburger buns or hamburger patties. And we do have these skewers soaking in water. And then what are you going to put on as a seasoning?
Let's put like a beef rub or something that's pretty simple.
Okay.
So it'll flavor it pretty well.
Wonderful. I'm kind of excited to try this because we saw this as a little hack and I thought that was fun. A little different than regular hamburger buns or hamburger patties. So I thought that was kind of fun.
Yep.
And so for the sides, I'm just going to make some onion rings and tater tots. That won't be too much. But what I am going to get started on now is the sauce. So here's what they look like. We put little skewers in there, and I know they look super funny, but we're going to be putting them into hot dog buns. So it'll be super fun, and then like the little sauce that's going to go on top will be perfect. So Paul's getting the grill ready, and then I'll just take these out to him when they are ready to go. So now I'm going to get going on the sauce. So I've made this before, so I will add the recipe card to the end of the video. And so pretty much it's going to be 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. It's going to have some ketchup. It's going to have a tiny little bit of barbecue sauce. Everything will be at the end of the video. But pretty much I'm just going to put all of this together and mix it up. Looks like Paul's getting ready to take some of that seasoning out there for the hot dog hamburgers. But this sauce is so good. Oh, it's gonna be delicious on the burgers and even the hot dogs that we're gonna take out there too. So I'm just gonna let this sit here, but I'm not gonna put away the brown sugar because I'm going to be making a little bit of a sprinkle that we're going to put on the peaches. So let me go put that together too. All right, for the peaches, which I'm super excited about, all I'm going to do is 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon per peach. So I'm only going to be doing 4. And I'm super excited about it. And actually, what this will be is a sprinkle on top. After you've grilled one side, you flip them over, and I'll show you. But you'll just sprinkle this on top, and if there's any left over, I'm going to see if Paul wants to put them on also the pineapple maybe. We'll see. But it's good stuff. And I'm sure it won't go to waste if there's any left over. My kids would probably want to put it on some toast. Do you ever put cinnamon sugar on your toast? I don't usually use brown sugar, but hey, might be kind of fun. Let me get that all mixed in. It's all mixed in and it smells so good. Do you know, like when you're like anticipating something to just be so delicious? This is what I'm going with because This is gonna be so good on hot peaches. I can't even wait. And what I also have for the side, ice cream. It's gonna be so good with ice cream. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you've ever grilled fruit and if you love it, or do you just prefer just to have it like fruit cold. So let me know, but I'm gonna go see if Paul needs any help, and I'm gonna take him out, actually, the hot dogs too. So this time you're not using your Traeger.
I'm not. No, I'm just gonna cook them on the regular gas grill.
Okay, perfect. So they're on there. It's gonna take a little while to cook because they're of their shape, right? That's a little longer.
No, not necessarily their shape, just because it's
Meat.
I'm trying to cook them slowly so they're juicier. Because again, we use the low-fat meat, so they're not going to be very juicy just by nature.
Should we use the Traeger for cooking the peaches though, or do you want to use the gas grill?
Just put it on the gas grill this time. That way we don't have to use any valuable wood chips. Pellets, I guess.
All right, so I'm gonna go get you the hot dogs too. I thought I would get ready with the peaches for the grill. So all I've done is rinse them off, and I'm just going to cut them in half and pit them. And then when we're done with that, I'll bring you closer and show you what I do after that. So I've just pitted them, which was a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. So I'll have a little bit of oil, maybe a vegetable canola oil rather than a strong oil like olive oil, because this is going to take on that flavor, right? So you want to make sure it's kind of more neutral in oil. And so I'm just giving it a light coating, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the same, because that's how they won't stick to the grill. So we're going to make sure this is nicely coated, not just lightly coated, and then I'm going to flip them over and do the same, and then just take them out to Paul, which I'm super excited about. So you could tell it like barely took maybe like a half of a tablespoon, a teaspoon, not a lot.
So I'm just putting cheese inside the hot dog buns, so I can just grab the hamburger roll patty and just pull it off the skewer right into the bun.
So it'll start that nice melting thing, and then we can put the sauce on top if they want to. All right, well that's a nice, fun, creative way to do these. Ooh, they smell really good too. I love that seasoning, that Traeger seasoning. All right, so we're starting to put the fruit on. So it's gonna be the pitted side, the inside down first, for about 4 or so minutes, and then we'll flip them over for another 4 minutes on the outside. And while it's flipped over, I'll show you what we're going to do with the topping. But those pineapples as fruit, this would go really good with those teriyaki burgers too.
For sure.
It's a little hot here. All right, so we've had them cooking a little bit longer, probably because our Traeger isn't like a gas grill where it heats up super fast. This is still about 350, but it's like a controlled 350-ish. All right, those are looking pretty good. There's some grill lines on that. That's kind of what you're looking for, some grill marks.
Yep.
They almost look like apples on there, huh? All right, let's put on the topping too, and when they're flipped over. Don't burn yourself. All right, so now this, about a teaspoon or so until it's evenly used up on all of those pieces of peaches. It'll make like a nice little sweet glaze on top with that little cinnamon. It's gonna be so good. All right, so I'm starting to plate up. So this one is going to be mine. And I'm just gonna put some of this delicious sauce, this J-Dog sauce, kind of all over my hot dog and my hamburger. That's kind of hot dog shaped. So and then Jonas would like it also on both his hot dog and hamburger. So let's do that. Oh yes. Oh, that looks delicious, huh, Jonas?
Yeah.
It kind of has like a barbecue sauce to it, like a hint of barbecue, but a hint of like an oniony. It's just delicious and sweet. I could see why people in Utah love J-Dogs for sure. If this is smothered all over their hot dogs. Yum-mo. Okay, so we're gonna get ready to sit down and enjoy, and then we'll have dessert. Ice cream and peaches. Woo! Oh yeah. Well, Paul has done it again, the master griller. What do you think of that hamburger that's shaped like a hot dog?
It's so good.
So good with that sauce, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, bomb diggity. All right, it's time to dish up for some dessert. The little boys wanted the pineapple, and Paul and I are gonna do some peaches. Looks and smells delicious. I thought I would be the first one to try this before I start dishing it out, but can't wait. That's very good. Oh, that's so good. I can't wait to pass them out. All right, what do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
I'm not a huge peach fan.
Well, even me just eating the rest of mine, I think it would taste better with butter rather than oil. I almost can taste the oil, I think, and I don't like that.
Yeah, the cinnamon is good with the ice cream. It's kind of like fried ice cream, like
Mexican fried ice cream. Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, just I'm not.
I would say maybe if the peaches were better, like in riper or something, maybe they'd be sweeter.
Maybe, I don't know.
These almost taste like a nectarine of sort. I mean, like not like kind of.
Yeah.
Not quite fully ripe, but
it looks pretty.
It does look pretty, and if you were to try it at home, I think maybe using butter would be better than oil. But that ice cream is good. Well, thanks for stopping by the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Oh, it was so fun to be creative with just a regular recipe, don't you think?
It was.
Yeah, and it tasted delicious. Anything really off the grill, food-wise, is really good. And I was a little disappointed with the fruit, but at least we tried it, and I think I might be able to save it and put it in another recipe. So I'll think about that too pretty quick here by tomorrow. But we're just so glad that you guys are liking the grilling videos. Let us know in the comments what you would like us to grill next. If you have a favorite recipe, do you like doing them?
Yeah, I will. I'll try anything you guys have, unless it's like something nasty with mayonnaise.
Because Paul loves mayonnaise.
No. I don't even laugh when we talk about it because it's not funny. And when all the friends start joking, it's not funny.
Okay, so that's enough for tonight. But we're just so grateful to all of you for all your kind words. We're grateful for your suggestions and just your wonderful comments, and we just want you to come back, so stick around. You just never know.
What I know is we'll be rolling out next.
Bye everyone.